What I love about making vanilla syrup at home is it doesn't take much. It comes together really quickly, and with just 3 ingredients, with one optional ingredient, you'll get something that's way tastier and way cheaper than what you can buy at the store. Let's see how. So I'm going to show you 2 variations. One is sugar-free and one is with pure sugar. So you have options based on what you're feeling. But no matter what kind of sugar you use, the other ingredients are going to be the same. Some water, vanilla, and the optional addition can be either a vanilla bourbon paste or actual pods of vanilla. For the sugar-free one, I'm using stevia. For the regular one, you can either use granulated sugar, brown sugar, or whatever else you prefer. And I would, in either option, recommend that you go that extra step and either use the vanilla bean pod or the vanilla bourbon paste to really enhance the vanilla flavor within these syrups. It really makes a big difference. Here's how it comes together. Add water to a saucepan and start heating it, and then you can add in your stevia, or in the case of the sugar version, add in sugar. Then you essentially have to whisk it until the sugar has dissolved. Add in your vanilla. If you're using a vanilla bean pod, split that open, get all those beautiful seeds, scrape it with the edge of a knife, and then just dump that. And then just add that to your pot. For the bourbon paste, you can add as much as you want of that in instead of the vanilla bean pod. You can see the syrup here went from undissolved to clear, and then with the addition of the vanilla, this nice amber color. And you want to add the vanilla extract after the sugar has dissolved, and you don't want to cook that at all. You don't want the liquid to come up to a simmer, because most vanilla extracts are alcohol based, and if you boil it, the alcohol will cook off and take some of the flavor along with it. Letting the heat drop and adding the vanilla after just helps make sure that the flavor is all there. The cool thing about it is once it's made and placed in a clean, airtight jar, it'll stay good for months. It's just sugar syrup, which is a concentrated sugar solution and really resistant to spoilage. And now this can be ready for you to add in whatever you want. My preferred option that I would use, I think almost every day, would be my coffee, or when I'm feeling a bit special, in a latte, kind of like this. But of course, you can also add this to things like smoothies, oatmeals, pancake batter, or even lemonades. If you found this useful, then you'll also find the full recipe page useful as well, because you can scale it to your liking so you can make exactly what you need. And if you liked it, make sure to go ahead and rate the recipe on my website so Google recommends this to other people just like you.